Alright. We should go this way first. Me and my trusty hammer. Too bad Philip can't run. I like to run. Alright, let's see. Up. Up, wrong button. Ooh. The lighter was empty. Lighter plus fuel equals fire. Yay! Spiders equal sad face. Aww. Rubbles minus stone takes away barrel something. What is that? I'm guessing that's a gun equals dead. I think. Spiders equals sad face. It's locked? Locked from the other side. That does mean that there's someone still inside. I can hear chittering. Thank God. Something. Blah blah. Shoes! Yay. Too bad I don't have any feet. Oh, wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. Wrong way. There we go. Let's close the door behind us. Hopefully the things that live down here don't know how to open doors. Whee! Oh, what the hell? What just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. I don't know if it was such a good idea to come here at all, so... No, I can't move that. There you go. No, that didn't work. There we go. Whoop. What's whispering? It looks like a basement caved in some years ago. Something tunneled through here more recently, though. Christ, what sort of creature made these markings? What do you think? I'm guessing spiders? Ooh! Christ, what was that? Was that a spider? I don't like spiders. Oh. Why did my screen turn in like that? What is this? A dead, smiling dog, apparently. A horrible sight. Luckily it's mummified, or else the smell would have been awful. I'm guessing the smell is still quite awful. Ooh. Day 1. I begin this record still in hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value, despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous. My aim is to remain secure until what help there may be arrives, and to that end I have barricaded myself into a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. It is almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now 30 years on, fate has struck again. Day 3. I forecasted that today the rescue crews would arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location, and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they have not arrived by tomorrow, I will go out and search for them. Day 6. My first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of my rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both those assumptions and going outside of my safe haven. My best estimate is that I left the workshop where I was secure about 2 days ago in search of aid, and I have found only danger. I approached all living quarters, but Bleh. Curiously, could find no sign of life whatsoever. I returned in what I thought was the direction from which I had come, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some species of feral creature, which seems to have made this all mine its home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat, only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beasts. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe now is most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I covered and fled in the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a smaller, disused part of the mine, the key for which I still have in my pocket. Within that area I discovered this storeroom, and I think it should keep me safe for some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learned. I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. Day 19. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies diminishing. Lots of spiders in the place. I do not like spiders. Day 34. I caught one of the cursed eight-legged beasts nettling in my open mouth when I woke up this morning. In my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not much the act of swallowing which concerned me, but the genius of arachnid. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. Day 35. Any known venom would have affected me by now, and so today is the first minor cause for celebration I've had since the incident. By a lucky coincidence, this revelation also means that I've discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I intend to venture into the basement beneath this storeroom in the name of science, to discover more about these creatures' natural habitat. Day 50. For 4 days now I have been surviving solely off the quite considerable sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck smiled on me once more when the batteries of my torch died, and I made a second life-saving finding. The creature's natural habitat is the dark. With my light now diminished, I need only lie still for a few minutes, and I will have attracted enough of the beast to rather hardly me. So, I shall not turn off the lights. That would be a bad idea. Yes, very bad. The steam could blister flesh from bone in an instant. I know, I've seen it happen. Ew. Where have you seen? Ow! Seen that happen. Day 71. My earlier assumptions of the nature of my cellmates may have been made in error. After a careful autopsy, I am concerned that there may be a small volume of natural chemicals stored in the stomach which, if ingested regularly over a period of time, may become psychotropic or even lethal. My only real chance is to break out of here and raid any stashes of supplies I can find. However, the evidence against such a move is can't even read that word. I have no source of light. I swore to myself I wouldn't leave until I heard human voices outside. The spiders are so tasty. Day 100. From the marks I have been making on the walls and my scribbled diary entries, which in the dark may amount to an illegible scrawl, today is the 100th day of my new life. Over the past month, my edible friends have become more and more aggressive and have swelled in number and size. Whether or not this is a result of my plundering their ecosystem, I am unsure. However, at this rate of growth, they will soon be too large to crawl through the gaps in the walls. For all I know, I could only be seeing the tip of the iceberg. If all fails and I am never recovered, I hope at least that my study of, and indeed involvement with, these fascinating creatures will one day be regarded as an important point in natural history. The greatest names in modern science got there more through fluke than talent, and it appears that this rule has extended itself to my discovery of this delicious new species. I only pray that the second rule deems my breakthrough too insignificant, for all great discoveries tend to consume their inventor. That's not very good. If it weren't for the size of the pieces, I would say that it looked like an eggshell. It still looks like an eggshell, but a really big one. Ooh, this is not good. This is not good, this is not good. No! No! I want my light! Boom! Mahaha! And close the door. No! Open! Batteries and... what is this? Fluid lighter gas.